macaroni in a pot. Because that's some
nice. Dude, that stands for worship and praise. You know it does.
Are we talking about her?
If you want to
well, it wasn't my story, but I found it hilarious.
It was Toby's story.
I sent you. I texted them to you, and I should have emailed
talking about our girl
you.
Cardi B.
That's
over
true.
Here. Shout out to Cardi B, by the way.
Let me send this to myself.
So what it was is there was a article that said that is Cardi B emo or did she have an emo phase? And it's just the article's stupid. We don't need to read the article because she posted 4 pictures of her like in high school, I guess, and she's got a bunch of piercings and stuff. And then someone tweeted at her about one specific picture. She's got a bunch of piercings and stuff. And
that doesn't even look. Oh, I guess it kind of does with the lips.
So here's the tweet. Here's the actual tweet.
Is this
Illuminati?
Is this all of them?
And a Ciroc bottle.
Yeah, if you scroll,
okay.
I sent you all of them. So she wrote, "Ghetto teenager. Fun fact: the emo kids in school were actually really cool and will give me free cigarettes." So she's got like eyebrow piercings. She's got like what are the hip
dermals or whatever?
Yeah, the dermals and stuff.
I'll be honest. She was one of those girls in high school that just like had that look, the little alternative look or whatever, and she probably punked.
That's the one.
Yes, she probably punked the emo kids because she dressed like that.
Yeah,
and she was like, "Oh yeah, they were cool. They gave me cigarettes, but they just didn't want you punking them." So
but yeah,
all their cigarettes.
That was her reply. There it is. I wasn't emo. I was pierced because piercings was a big thing in the Bronx, especially since this was the side lip piercing era. However, there were a lot of emo kids in my school. I would have history conversations with them while they gave her free cigarettes.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So it's kind of funny.
Yeah, that is.
I like Cardi B. She can do whatever she wants.
I mean, that's a little short story. Short story.
Yeah,
I'm sure she's enjoyed Thanksgivings.
I feel like anyone that's like at huge in the hip hop game that like had an old emo history is amazing. Shout out Post Malone. He did. He was like a little metal kid
for Ice Nine Kills.
Oh, he really was.
Yeah, he tried out or something, and he broke his guitar string and like made a fool of himself. For some band, either Ice Nine Kills or one of them.
Oh well, that's dope.
Jokes on them.
Yeah.
Jokes on them.
Yeah. He probably would have fucked himself over by becoming a guitarist in a band.
Yeah,
like
no
that,
shit.
Kind of like the Sonny Moore thing. Like I love From First to Last and the shit he did, but fuck From First to Last.
Skrillex.
Him in it. Yeah, dude, what are you talking about? He makes great music.
Well, you remember that story about how like one of the dudes was it From First to Last or was it The Color Violence? They said that like one of the guys said, "Hey, let's do a project together and do like DJ stuff." And he was like, "No, I'm starting this thing called Skrillex, but I'm really considering it." And then he ended up just going on his own. And the other dude got so mad after he blew up. He was just like,
it was the other dude from First to Last because he was also making DJ music.
Oh, for real?
Everybody thought he was biting
his name is Travis.
Skrillex. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what's funny is they actually got into a big deal about it. I remember Travis actually going on because
he took over vocals when
Color Violence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, him and God, I can't think of
away from the bass player.
What's the other dude's name. Anyway,
kid.
Whatever, not important. But yeah, he was like, it's so fucked up that like Skrillex won't give us any credit whenever he wasn't the one that came up with this. It was us that created dubstep, not him, kind of a thing. And Skrillex is making billions of fucking dollars, and these other cats, they're just like not.
You can't be mad because Sonny's talented.
But
that's exactly what it is.
At the same time too, like we all, everybody talks shit about dubstep now. Yeah. But damn, dude, when that first Skrillex came out, dude, that shit.
GoPro commercial.
But still, when that shit first came out, we were all jamming that shit in the van and stuff. Like fucking.
No, we weren't.
It was playing for you guys, and he was just in the van.
It was playing in the gyms. It would play on.
Fuzz was like, "Yeah, I was listening to it because y'all took over the stereo."
I never listened to it. I hated it so much it wasn't even fun.
Did anybody? Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, every breakdown for
A
that.
whole 7-song EP with the same song on it. You're gonna give me one track you're gonna give me a 7-song EP and it's all the same song? All right, great. All right, I'll buy it, I guess. Did you guys ever listen to the songs that they made with Sonny back in From First to Last from like 2018?
Yeah.
Yes, Make War, dude.
War. Yes, dude. What a good song. Both those fucking songs are so good.
Dude, what's so sick is that like I wanted them to come back because I thought From First to Last. Yeah. Well, yeah, they did, but like, and the joke was like they were thinking about touring again or doing something, and he just, Skrillex just makes too much money. Like,
yeah,
he's got so much.
But it's still wild to think that like you could be that big doing dubstep, and you try to go back to your old project, and everyone's like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Yeah. We're not gonna give you money for this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Even though like
I don't know, dude.
In the emo era, we were like, dude, that little kid rips. You know what I mean? That little 14-year-old is killing it.
Not to mention that he started From First, didn't start with him. They had another vocalist, but he joined the band when he was like 16, really young.
Yeah,
had ridiculous vocals, even though he fucked himself up.
He was a little ugly kid Joe was on stage.
Yo, he got his nose fixed now that he's got money.
He needed to do some face scrub whenever he was on stage back then.
But dude, you know what's messed up? Since we're kind of on the subject of emo, the fact that when we were young did not ask From First to Last to play.
Wow, good point.
Wow,
good point.
There was a couple bands that got left out that they were like, I wonder if it was a matter of asking them, but they were one. Chiodos was another. They were like, hey, how can you not have, with drugs being who they are, like would it have been that hard to get Chiodos back in,
Right.
Dude, Chiodos.
And dude, you also didn't have like Funeral for a Friend. You didn't have a bunch of the like, early ones.
Yes. Like they were one of the bigger bands that broke through. That's one of my wife's favorite bands.
Yeah. Dude, once they stopped coming to the States though, they stopped coming to the States a while back, like consistently, and then they just fell off.
Yep. Dude, I saw them at Warped Tour several years ago, like in 2007, and it was so sick.
Mm-hmm.